Hello, this is Ian Noel Camalotis for CEntertainment Media, and welcome to Here At. Welcome to the Windy City, Chicago, Illinois, and it's the month of October. Well, you know what that means. It's time for the Chicago International Film Festival. Let's go check out what movies they got this year. This year was slightly different for me as I chose to do a focus more on short subject films, which I haven't really talked about in the past before and haven't looked at as much as I normally would with the feature-length films. Now, that didn't stop me from seeing a lot of the feature-length films. However, I did want to check out what the different shorts programs had to offer and wanted to see as much as they can. So let's take a look at how I ranked the short subject films this year. Rank number 20 is the film Guts from the US, which is an interesting comedy from the After Dark Shorts program about a worker who struggles with his guts being exposed outside of his body and the disgusting, gross humor with practical effects. Rank number 19 is a short called Sucker from the UK, which is about two sisters being trapped in their own home and becoming mind-controlled by a giant leech-like monster. This After Dark short features some practical effects but used in a more dramatic and serious horror setting. Rank number 18 is the short Snow White from Croatia, which is from the Drama Shorts program about an unexpected visitor that meets main character Zeljica, which breaks up her daily routine and brings her back to reliving her past. Rank number 17 is La Ceremonia from the UK and brings us back to the After Dark Shorts program and brings us to a new Spanish priest who is forced to deal with a strange and evil power after an exorcism goes out of control. Rank number 16 is The Diaper Cake from Ukraine, which is a comedy from the Comedy Shorts program and tells the story of Vitya and Lena who await their newborn into the world after being forced to grow up in a tiny hospital. Rank number 15 is Oh Glory, a short brought from the UK and is an After Dark short that has this doctor and his assistant called in to examine Sylvester's sister in order to cure her of her delusions. However, there seems to be more than meets the eye, and the twist is very interesting. Rank number 14 is by Flavio from Portugal. This short is from the Drama Shorts program about Marcia, a social media expert and socialite who gets herself ready for the ideal date with a famous rapper. Rank number 13 is an American film called Auntie from the Comedy Shorts program, and it's about a 39-year-old Hannah who gets caught up in a group chat of people in their 20s that she met earlier in the day at a South Asian happy hour, and the awkwardness that ensues with all the text messages going back and forth. Rank number 12 is The Hostage from the US in the Comedy Shorts program and tells the story of a middle-aged woman who gets caught up with a dangerous diamond crew of thieves while she tries to find the adrenaline rush that she desperately wanted. Rank number 11 is another short from the Comedy Shorts program and is called Circle of Trust from Sweden. While creating a safe space where they can safely explore other parts of themselves and suppress their everyday lives, Sonia and Per meet together to help each other on this journey. Rank number 10 is a Comedy Shorts program film called Experience the World, The Train, that shows an absurdist way the journey along Chicago's CTA Red Line during rush hour. Rank number 9 is a film from the UK in the Comedy Shorts program called Developing that shows a hilarious duel between Mary and Emma who are struggling to decide the action to settle their differences. Rank number 8 is a Mexican horror short Unheimlich from the After Dark Shorts program. With no real dialogue and filmed in black and white, this horrific story is a story about a woman who wakes up in her mansion maze of a home where she stumbles upon a mirror that reveals a monster that is after her with no way to escape. Rank number 7 is another film from the UK in the After Dark Shorts program called The Dinner After. This dramatic tension-building short is about grief-stricken Angela, who deals with the painful truths that turn her dinner with her parents into an evening of nightmare for all. Rank number 6 is the film Swept Under from the US in the After Dark Shorts program. After moving to his new home, Cambodian adoptee Cameron is gifted a housewarming gift by his sister that was made by a Cambodian genocide survivor. However, Cameron starts to learn that there is a very dark secret to the rug that he quickly regrets. Rank number 5 is a short from Poland called Live from the Drama Shorts program and is the winner of the Silver Hugo Award as the runner-up to the live action shorts competition. Trying to broadcast from a hidden location, 2 female reporters try to cover the protest-filled day in Minsk, while they put themselves in danger as well as all the residents in the building due to a drone that has been searching for them. Rank number 4 is an American film from the After Dark Shorts program called Girls Night In and is a fun ride. I actually feel this could also be in the comedy shorts program as well. And it tells a story of a young woman who is waiting for her friend to arrive and a mysterious figure that tries to get into her home with a very shocking and comedic twist at the end. Rank number 3 is a film from Switzerland in the comedy shorts program called Action. Here, audiences who watch are brought to the chaotic day with so many unforeseen problems that come up for a film director on an important day of filming. Rank number 2 is a very political themed film from the Drama Shorts program called Triggered from the US. Here we see 2 strangers who break into a senator's family home to make a point, which leads to an even bigger coup than the senator and his family realizes. And rank number 1 brings us to a Filipino film in the Ilocano language from the Drama Shorts program. Winner of the Gold Hugo Award for the Best Live Action Short, The Headhunter's Daughter is a story about Lynn, who travels far to the city to try her luck in an audition to be on TV, with the struggles she has on her journey. Now that was just half of the films that I saw in the short subjects programs. There were 2 other short subject programs that I didn't even include in there that'll have their own list because they deal with animated shorts. And they come from the shorts program Animated Expansions as well as family-friendly animation. So let's take a look at how these animated films react in comparison to the live action. Rank 16 begins with a story from Portugal called Grano, about a boy named Joel and his horse who witness a man trying to start a forest fire. This story blurs lines both in story and in animation technique, harkening back to older animation styles in the 80s and before. Rank 15 is the animated short from Canada called Pivot, about a preteen girl struggling between who her mother wants her to be and who she really wants to be. Rank number 14 comes to us from the UK and is a short called Cat and Moth, which is an intriguing fight between a cat and a moth over the dominance of a prime spot on a couch and the bizarre twists and turns in this battle. Rank 13 is from Belgium and brings us a short film that is called Luce and the Rock, that tells the story about Luce, a little girl from the small village, befriending a rock monster who seems to have lost his way. The backgrounds, with the music heavily carried by a cappella choral sounds, match the simplistic yet artistic animation. Rank number 12 brings us a short from the other list, which is Experience the World, The Train from the US. Now, I spoke a little bit about it before, but again, this is an absurdist film that shows a crazy journey during the rush hour on CTA's Red Line in Chicago, with a soft-spoken narration to contrast the jarring, fun animation. And it really holds a good place in my heart because of the fact that I take the red line. I've been taking it since I was in high school. Rank number 11 is a short Corvine from Canada that tells a story about a boy who has trouble fitting in at school due to his obsession to crows and even thinking that he can become one. Rank number 10 is a Hong Kong short called Cow, which is a love story between a farm boy and a girl who rides her cow through the village and the budding relationship that grows between them. Rank number 9 belongs to the short The Record from Switzerland and tells a story about a mysterious traveler who ends up giving a magical vinyl record to an antique instrumental dealer. The minimalistic animation style and the black and white along with the wonderful music score is a must-watch. Rank number 8 is the short from France called Kayak, which is a story about a father who takes his baby on a leisurely kayaking trip up and down the river, only to find out it's not as relaxing as he thought. With no dialogue, an entertaining soundtrack, and animation akin to the animation that Pixar puts out, especially for their short films, this is a short to really check out. And you can actually check this out on YouTube's Bang Bang A Shot of Shorts channel if you want to see the film itself. Rank 7 is a short from the US called Pete that is a coming-of-age story about not conforming to gender norms, and the champions who support make a huge difference. Rank number 6 brings us to the short from Taiwan called Imperfection, about an unexpected friend who motivates Mr. Cat to persevere and overcome his fear of water, which has prevented him from reaching his dreams. Rank number 5 is another short from the US called New Moon, narrated by Coleman Domingo. This short brings the inner city dreams to life with a lot of imagination and engaging music. Rank number 4, again, is another short from the US called Grump in the Night, and is a very funny tale in 3D motion tracking animation about a seemingly grumpy spirit that terrorizes a family when the spirit only wants to watch cartoons. The lack of dialogue adds to the intrigue to the story, and you can actually watch this on YouTube's CG Meetup channel. Rank number 3 is a very sad tale from Palestine called Night, which is a story about a sleepless mother in war-torn Palestine desperately begging for the night sky to help her find her missing child. Rank number 2 is an animated short from the US and is the Silver Hugo Award winner and runner-up in the animated shorts competition. And the title is My Year of Dicks, and is an interesting review of a 15-year-old main character's search for a lover while struggling to balance the real world of the 90s and her grandiose fantasies. Rank number 1 is the Gold Hugo Award winner for the animated shorts program from Portugal called Ice Merchants, which is a story about a father and son duo who live high above in a mountainside cliffside home and parachute regularly every day to sell their wares below in the village. To check out this short, you can go to YouTube and search for this title in the New Yorker Screening Room channel. Now this year I have seen so many more films in the short subject program, both live action and animated, that it puts to shame how many times I've missed out on them in previous years. Now I've seen short subject films before, but never been focused on them like I have been this year. And there are many more short subject programs that I actually didn't even include on this list that I didn't even get the chance to or even have the time to check out. So aside from the feature-length films, which is always the attraction for a lot of the moviegoers at the Chicago International Film Festival, please don't sleep on the short subject films, because they are some of the most surprising, some of the most entertaining, and some of the most engaging films that you can actually see at the festival as well. And some of them actually could lead into major longer films, as some have in the past. So do check them out.